And welcome to the Money Ascension Plan Workshop Day 1. Create a strategic financial plan to achieve your money goals. This is day 1 of a 4 workshop days. So make sure to keep an eye on all of the workshops because everything is going to be divided in stages. And if you have not signed up for the workshop yet, make sure to go on the link in the bio, and I will put the link here as well so you can take advantage of this. Okay. So what am I doing this Money Ascension Plan workshop? There are a lot of different types of Money Ascension plans. Some are more directed to health, some are more directed to business, but this one specifically is all related to money. And one of the things that has motivated me to create this workshop is that I see women doing the same thing over and over again every single year, expecting a different result. And unfortunately, that's not how it works because every single year we have different challenges. Every single year there are new things that come up. And not only that, but like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, then that's the definition of insanity, right? So I'm here to give you the specific and strategic goals and or steps for you to be able to achieve your money goals this year. And also, I want to offer my support because the reality is there's no way that we can do this alone. We actually need extra support, and that's what I'm here to do. So let's go over what we are going to be reviewing today. And here's what you are missing in your finances. What you're missing right now is tuning in or tuning out all your, all your attention to go inward. And we are going to be reviewing last year goals, and we are also going to be healing from our past. So the first thing, again, we are going to be reviewing what happened last year, not for the purpose of rehatching or feeling bad. To the contrary, we want to celebrate what we have been able to achieve on our own, or that we were able to achieve even though we have specific challenges. And then we are going to review how we can heal from our past or from the things that we have certain regrets about not being able to achieve certain things. And now we are going to step in on the new year. The second thing that we are going to do is how we are going to improve our relationship with money and incorporate our relationship with money in our daily routine so we can support our vision. Because I know that all of us, we have our deepest desires, our deepest dreams, and a lot of time we push them down for many reasons. One of them could be because we don't believe that this is actually can happen. Second of all, is because we are putting ourselves last. A lot of times we don't have boundaries and we are taking care of everybody else, but we are forgetting ourselves, the most important person, the person that needs to put their oxygen mask first. And third, sometimes we feel that, or we feel shame or guilt about our vision, about our desires, about our dreams. So we are going to eliminate all of that with this training. And then the third thing is we are going to set our life and financial goals so we can align ourselves with our deeper desires, like I mentioned before. And we are going to create that roadmap. The Money Ascension Plan, we're not going to do that today because there are certain things that we need to do prior for us to be able to do the money ascension plan. It's like kind of like having a meal, right? You start with the appetizer, then after that you get your main meal, and then after that you get your dessert. So that's exactly how we are going to divide it, this training. So the past does not equal your future. I really love this quote from Tony Robbins, because a lot of times we feel guilt, and we feel shame, because there were certain things that we wanted to achieve, but we didn't. And it doesn't mean that we didn't make any progress, but a lot of times we are so focused on that we didn't achieve it, instead of focusing on what we actually were able to achieve. So we are going to heal that today by doing the process that I'm going to be working with you today. Okay. And these things that I'm showing you right now, they are in your Money Ascension Planner. So if you have not received your Money Ascension Planner, make sure to let me know in the comments. And if you have not signed up for the workshop, obviously that's why you have not received the Money Ascension Planner, because that is included there. Make sure that you go into the link that I'm providing for you. Sign up for the workshop. The benefit of signing for the workshop, again, is because you will be getting your Money Ascension Planner. First of all, you will get access to these recordings, lifetime, that you can review throughout the year to make sure that you are implementing the things that I am showing you here today. And there is a 4-step financial process that we are going to be reviewing in these classes, right? The first one is mindset. And again, that will be the appetizer. So it doesn't mean that it's not the most important. I feel that everything starts with the mindset. If we are not clear, if we cannot identify the patterns, the behaviors, and the money blocks that are stopping us for feeling empowered and taking charge of our finances, then it's going to be so much harder for us to be able to achieve it. The second part is planning. At that point, that's where we are going to be creating our wealth plan, which is the Money Ascension Plan. And there is a 5-step process that I will show you that you will be able to do throughout the year to get you from point A to point B. And if you keep applying these steps every single year and every single month, every single quarter, every single day, I can assure you that you are going to be able to reach your financial goals from today all the way through your lifetime. And the third part is the implementation, right? We are very good at learning. Actually, I can tell you that sometimes I am constantly studying, learning, and but the doing part or the implementation part, right? That is the part that sometimes we forget about, because we can learn all of these things, but if we are not doing it, there's no changes, right? There's nothing that we can do. It's not, our life is going to stay the same. And finally is growth. When we learn from our setbacks and mistakes, we can readjust, we can recommit, and we can keep growing. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because there's no perfect formula, because there's no perfect life. And there's going to be setbacks through our plans. Sometimes we plan to go to Miami, but unfortunately the weather, right, make all the flights to be canceled. And then we're stuck at an airport. So that's exactly what happened with our finances. Sometimes we get setback. It could be internal setbacks. It could be in our environment. It could be in the government. We just had a pandemic, and now we are dealing with inflation, and now we're dealing with possibly a recession. So again, these can be setbacks, but the most important part is, instead of focusing on the setbacks, right, is about like, okay, what can I learn from this? Then readjust, recommit to your plan, to your goals, and keep growing from there. And this is the process flow. This is the financial process flow. Okay. Um, okay, let me see. Okay, so this is what we are going to be doing today. Today is all about looking inward. And I mentioned that because this is going to allow us to release some of the feelings, the things that we are feeling right now that make us feel defeated, or make us feel with shame or embarrassed because we have all of these goals and we were not able to achieve it for one thing or another. And a lot of times we can blame, we blame everybody else, right? But we forget that it is 100% our responsibility. And when we take responsibility for what has not happened, this is the first step to freedom. This is the first step to taking charge of your finances. So in the Money Ascension Planner, you are going to see some of the questions that I'm going to be giving you today. You're also going to be seeing this Wheel of Life. And this is probably any life coach or any coach is probably going to be having you fill this out, because you want to know where you are today when it comes to each category of your life. You want to look at it closely. And the reason that I want you to do this is because no matter what, money touches everything you love, everything. It touches your health, it touches your family and friends, it touches your personal relationships with your partner or other people. It touches your fun, your spirituality, your business and career, and it touches your personal growth and, of course, finances, right? So you want to evaluate where you are today. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you in each area of your life? And what we are going to do, or what you want to do, is put goals throughout the years to work on each of these areas. Some areas you can work at the same time. Other areas you're probably gonna give a little bit more focus, maybe on the first quarter, maybe on the third quarter. So you are basically, you are the captain of this boat and you are going to decide. But don't expect balance, where you are going to be 100% every single month in each of this category. But if you are intentional about when you're going to give that 100% to each of these categories, I can assure you that everything else is going to flow the way you want to. So again, as I mentioned before, money touches everything you love. So you want to make sure that you create your own money ascension plan. And again, I'm including that in the Money Ascension Planner. So if you have not received your Money Ascension Plan, it's because you have not signed up for this event. And let me know. So either I can send you the link for you to sign up for the event. I can send you the Money Ascension Planner. And by the way, the Money Ascension Planner is divided in 3 sessions. The first session, we are going to be reviewing it today, which is all about looking inward, right? And looking a little bit back on what happened last year and set ourselves up mentally and emotionally for this year, for 2023. The second part of the planner is all about your finances, right? Setting up, and the focus is going to be on that part, on the Money Ascension Plan. and everything that has to do with your finances with detail. Okay. And then the third part is your calendar, your goal calendar, because every single day you're going to be doing something that is going to help you to get you closer to that goal that you have established, right? That financial goal that you have established at the beginning of the year, which is right now in January. And I want to ask you, how are you feeling? Are you having the Christmas hangover? And I call the Christmas hangover when we realize in January all of the money that we have spent during the holidays, or all of the, how we broke our diet, or we ate all of this stuff, and we are feeling the drift, actually, not the draft, the drift. And that's what I call the holidays hungover. So let me know if you're having the Christmas or the holidays hungover by realizing now in January everything that you have spent in December. And one of the things that you are going to do during this year that is going to be different from every other year or any other year is that you are going to be intentional about planning your money for that month. And you're gonna be so intentional that in January 2024 you're not gonna feel the drift. You are not gonna feel guilty. You are not gonna feel like, oh my gosh, I spent all my money in December and now I don't know what I'm going to do. We are going to avoid all of that because we are going to spend that money during the holidays intentionally, not emotionally. Okay? So in the planner, and I'm going to be looking this way because I have the planner on this side. I don't know. I don't think I can share it here during the recording that I'm doing right now. But in the planner, you are going to see the journal toolkit, which is this one that I showed before. And in this journal toolkit, we are going to start looking inwards, our dreams, our goals, our desires. It is designed so you can be aware of your purpose, so you can be aware of where you are right now and where you want to be. And it's going to give you actionable steps that are going to help you to be clear on your dream and eliminate the shame of having those dreams, because we all deserve to reach our dreams. We all deserve what our intentions and what we are looking to do. So again, we are going to tune out the world around us. We are going to break down the walls, and we are going to love ourselves from the inside out, improving our relationship with money and feeling empowered and motivated to take charge of our finances. And I'm going to take a little bit of pauses in order to ask you these questions. These are journal questions that I sent to you actually. If you are part of the training, I send them to you already. And the first one is, what are 3 things that you accomplished last year that you feel very proud of? Let's start with something positive, right? What did you do? What are these 3 things that you were able to accomplish last year that you feel proud of? That's one of the questions that you want to answer. And I want to talk a little bit more about this, because a lot of times we skip this part. We skip this part because we don't want to get in touch with our feelings. We are afraid to look inward and what we can find out about that, right? And this is probably the most important part of the Money Ascension Plan workshop, because it will set you, it will make you open, it will give you clarity about your vision. And it will also leave behind the things that are not serving you. So make sure not to skip this part. The journal prompts are super important. Okay. Let me tell you a couple of other questions that are included in the journal. The second question is, what fears did I have around those three things, but I did it anyway? So now you're thinking, okay, I achieved these three things, right? And I feel very proud of it. It doesn't mean that there were no fears, there were not challenges, right? So I want you to think about that. What were the fears, the challenges, maybe the obstacles, the things that you encounter about those things that you achieve? But no matter what, you did it anyway. And the reason that I'm mentioning that is because a lot of times we say, oh, I'm fearless, right? And that's not 100% true. We all have fears. We all have certain fears. But it's what we do when we have the fears that is going to make a difference in our life. And again, when you do it anyway, that's what makes the difference, right? So make sure that you write that down. Like, what fears were around those three things that you accomplished like last year, but you did it anyway? What did I learn about myself by reaching those goals? Did you learn that maybe you're definitely a go-getter? You probably learned that you, even though you have certain fears, you can actually achieve those things, right? So make sure that you write that down in your journal prompts. The other questions are, what are you grateful for? Use the space to write or draw something that you are happy to have in your life. I will give you in the journal, there's another area where you will be able to create a gratitude list. And but in this one, let's focus again the things that you have achieved from last year. What are you grateful for about that? What fears did you have? What did you learn about yourself about reaching those goals? What impact you want to create in the world this year? And actually, before I do that, I want to talk about something about last year as well. This is under life goals assessment, and I think this is page 5. I want you to think about in each area of your life when it comes to your physical, your emotional, your intellectual, your relational, and your professional area. I want you to think about what things did you accomplish last year in each of these areas. And I want you to write them down. Again, and the reason that I'm mentioning that and that I want you to do this is because a lot of times we give so much emphasis about what we didn't accomplish that we forget about the things that we have accomplished. Okay. And so again, they are about 5 pages of journaling prompts. So make sure that you fill this out completely, because this is going to prepare you to next year's class. Okay. The other thing is that I want you to write a love letter to yourself. And I want you to put it from a standpoint of if your boyfriend or your husband is writing to you, and even if you don't have a boyfriend or a husband, just write it from that perspective. Write it from the perspective of what are the qualities, what are the things that you have to give to the world, to another person? And again, I want you to write a love letter to yourself. And the reason for this, again, this is all about healing. And this is about loving yourself. This is about giving yourself credit, because for the most part, again, we beat ourselves up. We are our worst critic. Our brain is always criticizing us, is always telling us, no, you cannot do that. You're wasting your time. You're not going to be able to achieve this. You are, you are down for even thinking that you are going to be able to reach these goals. Something is going to happen that is going to stop you from achieving this. So when we write a letter to ourselves from the standpoint of a third party person coming to love us, then think about those qualities. Think about the things that you have to give, the skills that you have, the qualities, the values that you have, and write a love letter to yourself. I have also provided you with daily positive mantras. And these are things that you can read. For example, one of the first one, which is probably one of my favorite, and this one is especially when I'm feeling down, is I am love, I am loving, I am worthy of love. Because if we don't love ourselves first, how can other people love us, right? So make sure to review the daily positive mantras that I'm providing to you. And I want you to write your own. You might have your own mantras as well. So what are the mantras and affirmations that you want to live by? It could be perhaps some of the ones that I have provided for you. Probably I think I had like 10 or 12 that I have provided for you. But then there are also others that you might want to add. So I give you space for you to write your own mantras and for you to write your own affirmations. Okay. And like I mentioned, I have provided you in an area where you can create your gratitude list. Now, there is one thing that I'm going to explain to you now that is going to help you to reach your goal even faster and to make those goals go from your head or from your mind to your heart. Because when we connect our mind and our heart, then we will be able to connect it with our bank accounts and any other goals that we might have. And this is something that I learned from the book Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. If you have never read that book, or if you have read it in the past, I want to motivate you and even give it to you as a homework to read this book every single year. And the reason for that is like the first time I read that book, I didn't understand a thing. I didn't understand anything that he was talking about. I couldn't comprehend it. But I have been reading this book since 2008, every single year. And every single year, I capture something that is helping me grow and is helping me in my personal life and is helping me with my mindset, my heart, and again, my bank account. Because again, it's about Think and Grow Rich. And I have shared with you in the Money Ascension Planner an area that is called my definite main purpose statement. And that is based on chapter 4 of the book. And when you create your own main purpose statement and you read this every single day, this is going to help you to maintain your goal, your intentions in the forefront. Because again, life gets in the way. Or sometimes we feel like crap, right? Sometimes we have all of these challenges. Life sometimes is not as easy as we like to. Or we cannot be all positive and jumping up and down every single day. But if we create our intention and our goal to read this main purpose statement that include your yearly goals, it's going to create something in your system. And not only that, but it is a declaration to the universe of what you really want. And the main purpose statement, or the definite main purpose statement, start with this declaration. Today, December 31st, 2023, I am happy and grateful that I have achieved $300,000 a year, for example, right? I have achieved $300,000 a year expanding my business. I have a team of 12 people that are helping me and supporting me in my business. I have been able to influence 1,000 women to change their lives. So everything is from the standpoint as if you have already achieved it. And you can add like, I am sexy, I am young, I am persistent, I am a leader, I am confident, I am powerful, I am authentic, I am vulnerable, all of these things. And then this is again based on the book. As a result of my efforts, this is what is happening, right? I am a force for good. I have been able to travel the world. I met the man of my dream, or my relationship with the man of my dream has become even stronger. There are so many things that you can say in this definite main purpose statement. Please don't skip this up. And again, get the book. If you don't have it, get the Think and Grow Rich book, and make sure that you read chapter 3 and especially chapter 4, and create your definite main purpose statement. So this is kind of like a homework that I want to give you. I want to motivate you to do it. Finally, we are going to write 50 goals. And in any area in your life, you are going to write all of your goals. 50. I don't want you to do 20. I don't want you to do 30. I want you to do 50 at least. If you have more, even better. But at the minimum, I want you to write down 50 goals in every single area of your life, in health, in business, in growth, personal growth, spirituality, philanthropy, your relationships, family, friends, environment, anything. I want you to write those 50 goals. And from those 50 goals, then we are going to reduce it to, we are going to choose 10 goals that are related, or that are going to get you faster to those 50 goals. And from there, we are going to choose 3 goals for the year that are going to be your main focus. And again, all of this is in the Money Ascension Planner. So if you don't have it, make sure you do get it. You have a vision board that is going to help you to support your vision. You can put words, you can draw, you can put pictures, anything that is going to help you with that. So here's the upcoming plan of action. The upcoming plan of action is for you to join my community if you have not done it. You want to join my community, a community of like-minded women that is going to be able to help you and support you. We are all has gone through similar situations. we are going, or we are going through it right now. So again, if you are single, divorced, or you have delegated your finances to your partner or your husband, and you have no connection, no relationship with your money and your finances, I definitely commend you to come. I definitely want to do this call to action to become part of my community. And there are many things that are coming up. I am launching Prosperity Portal, which is a community, a mastermind, where you will be able to learn every single month about something related to your finances, where you can give a focus every single month to certain area or a specific area of your finances. But there is more. Aside from joining the community, and actually, let me what we are going to be doing next week, same time, is we are going to create our financial planner. We are going to create our money ascension plan. And I'm showing it to you right now like this because, again, it's kind of like top secret. But we are going to be discussing 5 steps to create a comprehensive, or how can I say it, that is going to help you to create a meaningful, intentional money ascension plan. This is going to give you clarity. This is going to help you feel empowered. This is going to help you grow financially. Towards the end of the year, you're going to have all of these things that you have created is going to help you to achieve those things, if you put the time and the intention to achieve it, of course. So I'm going to give you the 5 steps. There are many steps, but these 5 are the most important for your money ascension plan. And we are going to be discussing in detail this, the money ascension plan. Okay, along with other things that are already included in the planner. I am giving you a checklist to see where are you in your finances right now. And then based on that, then we can create your personal money ascension planner. Now, this class that I'm giving to you right now is great, right? But it's going to take a couple of weeks, and you might be feeling, well, what happened after that? So I thought, how can I support you even better? How can I bring you even more value to what you're going to be doing throughout the year? And this is what I came up with. I came up with to accelerate your success. I have created a VIP day. What do that means? A VIP day is basically you're gonna spend your whole day with me. And let me show you what is included on a VIP day. First of all, on this full day, we are going to plan your 3, 6, and 12 months financial goals. And we are also going to learn and close the gap between making money and having money. So we are going to be discussing, or we are, like you and I, we are going to be working on finding where the gap is when it comes to making money and having money. And we are going to be setting up and identifying our priorities and values and the behaviors and the blocks that are keeping you from having the results you want, or that are keeping you having the same results every single year. Okay, so these are things that are going to be doing in this VIP day. And again, by the time that you are done with the VIP day, you will have so much clarity. You will feel empowered about managing your money. You will know where you can put your money if you decide to do it. And you are going to have a plan, a 3 months, 6 months, and a 12-month plans for your financial goals. And there are two options for this VIP. The first option is we can do a private day online from the comfort of your home. Everything online, you and I talking, looking for paperwork, looking, like writing down things, reviewing what the gap, reviewing everything that you've been doing up until this moment, and what are the new things, right? The changes and the things that we are going to be doing from that moment on. That is the first option. And again, it's from the comfort of your home and you don't have to worry about anything else. The second option that I'm giving you is to have an in-person VIP day with me. So you come to where I am and we can review everything together and create those goals in person. And let me tell you what is included in the VIP day. There are certain bonuses. So both VIP days are going to have a 30 minutes preparation call. So you and I, we're going to get on a call prior to that VIP day. If you are doing it in person, that is going to include the hotel accommodations. If it's in person, it's also going to include a lunch and a dinner. Is going to include for both VIP days text and email support for the first 30 days. And it's also going to include a 30-minute call every single quarter, because I want to make sure that you are following the plan. And if we need to shift certain things, readjust, if we need to pivot, right, certain things, then we can do it. We can adjust it, or we got behind, or we make some mistakes, right? I want to make sure that I keep you motivated and focused on and intentional about your goal. And of course, you're also going to get your financial freedom number. And this is very important because this is not only about the now, but this is about the future you. You want to know what is that number? What is the number that without you working is going to allow you to keep your lifestyle and cover all your bills without worrying about where that money is coming from, okay? So again, this is all included in the VIP day. So if this is a yes, make sure to put in the comments VIP, and I will give you, and I will send you the link for you to set up a time for us to have a conversation so I can give you the rest of the details about the VIP and everything that you need to know, answer your questions regarding this, and see if it's a good fit, right? It might not be, but it might be, okay? And then, so thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited that you are part of the workshop. And again, if you have not signed up yet, make sure that you go to financebabe.com / actually is incorrect, / NAP and then - workshop. This address is not correct. It's actually financebabe.com / NAP - workshop, or I'm including in the comments and in the bio, so you will be able to have access to it. And as I mentioned before, this also give you access to the Money Ascension Planner, which is again 269 pages, where is separated in 3 areas. The first one is where we're looking inward, where we're doing all the prep work, the mindset work, etc. The second part is all about the finances, which is our focus, right? Anything that has to do with finances, because touches everything else that you want to achieve in your life and this year. And the third part is a calendar. It's not a calendar, it's a planner for you to write down your goals every single week and be intentional and focus on each of the goals that you want to achieve for that week. Okay. So again, thank you so much. As I mentioned at the beginning, this was going to be about 30 to 45 minutes, and we are at the 45-minute mark. Make sure to put VIP day if you're interested in learning more about that. If you haven't signed up for the workshop, make sure that you go into the link so you can sign up for it and get your Money Ascension Planner. And looking forward to see you next week, and you have a great day.